Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-ba-da-doo. Ba-da-da-da-da-doo. Alright! Alright, we are up, we are live, we are good to go. Hello, travelers of the internet! Welcome back to Guardian Studios, or if you are new to the channel, hey there, and welcome to ya. My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. We are back again, or rather, we are diving back into the world of Galabor, my friends, where we have a very important project to undertake, and some changes to make to part of the plan that I already had in motion. See, I have come to learn that this setup here was kind of a mistake. Yep, I've come to realize this setup here is actually not going to work the way I want it to. Not by a long shot. You may wonder why. Well, I've learned copper golems will only ever work with up to 10 chests at a time. And unfortunately, we've got more than, we got way more than 10 chests back here. Each row behind me, save for the third one, is 11 chests. Now, that's not going to work out with the copper golems. They focus in on the first 10 chests they connect with, and then they search for the others. Actually, what am I saying? No, we don't have to tweak this. I just realized. I'm not going to have just one copper golem in here, I'm going to have a bunch. I'm losing it. I honestly am starting to worry that I might be losing it a little bit. Going kind of crazy trying to figure out what I'm doing. Anyway, hey there, Ryan. Good to see you, my dude. Glad you can make it to the stream, pal. How you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing real good. Oh, that's right. I've got Redstone dust set aside to make it so that when I go to do the filter I plan on doing, I've got the means of making it. That's right. That's right. Hey there, Ellison. Good to see ya. Glad you can make it. Alright, so, for anybody wondering, the plan for today is going to be to open up some space over here and build a filter system. A filter system meant specifically for copper golems to be able to pull out items from a copper chest, shove them into the respective chests, and have those items be cycled down into compacting systems that'll turn those valuable items, gold, iron, diamonds, redstone, etc., into their block variations. Hello, Raven! Hello, Raven of Dread. Welcome to the channel. Or welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Good to see ya. Hey, no worries, Ryan. No worries, my man. The important thing to me is that you stay safe. The important thing for me in regards to my viewers is that you guys stay safe and can prioritize real life, because that's what's got to come first, as I've said many times. So hey, no worries, my dude. No worries. Yeah, I intend to make it so that I can drop all my valuables from the mine into a copper chest in here and make it so that there's a compacting system that will pack them up into block form and then send them down. But I am going to add a little thing to it. What I'm doing, Raven, I'm going to go over it one more time. I am working on my storage system down here in the mine of my hobbit hole. My plan is to make it so I can have copper golems in this chamber sorting out all these chests, organizing all the stone and dirt stuff into chests over here, while I take all the super valuables from the mines into a filter system over here that the copper golems will be dumping the stuff into for me, so that all that stuff can be sent down to crafters that'll automatically compact the valuables into block form and then send them down to the valuable specific storage room. And anything that goes into these rooms that does not have a spot in there, they're going to get sent to chests off to the side, specifically set aside for items that have no other place to go. Oof. Well, I'm glad the storm is gone, Ryan, and that the winds are died down a bit. That's good. Alright, Ellison. Hey, you have fun. Feel free to leave the stream up in the background if you wanna. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's gonna be good, Raven. My efforts have already constructed this, which is basically a storeroom for all the different kinds of stone and dirt that we'll get in the mines. But, as well as basic mob drops. However, there is a small chance that I may have to set up a, I'm actually starting to lose track of some of my thoughts. Ryan, I was just actually going over that. This is where I've got all the kinds of stone. Cobble, diorite, granite, andesite, deep slate, all that stuff. Including flint, because I know I'm going to end up pocketing a lot of flint whenever I hit gravel down there. It's a two chest apiece storeroom for all that stuff. With the addition of common mob drops. Zombie and drowned, skeleton, enderman, phantom membrane is in here too. And then of course spider and creeper. My plan is to make it so that... yeah, it's an attempt at it anyway. My plan is to make it so that the chests in here will be gone. And the chests in here all have at least one of the item that they're meant to hold inside. So if I put a couple of copper chests over here, copper golems that are connected to those chests will grab the items out, carry them around, open the chests, and start putting the stuff where they go, little by little. Now, it's going to be a gradual process, of course. Copper golems will only latch on up to 10 chests at a time to check first, and then move to the others, but, it's automatic, it's passive, and it'll help me organize the hobbit hole upstairs so that I can get rid of all the stone and stuff that's up there cluttering everything up. Over here, as I was saying before, I'm going to set up a filtered system that, again, copper golems will be pulling items out of a chest and feeding those items into the filter. Now, the filter is going to be intended... It's going to be intended for a... it's going to be intended for valuable items specifically. Diamonds, gold, iron, redstone dust, lapis, that kind of stuff. As well as slime. All that stuff is going to go through a filter that I'm going to build up here, down into a series of crafters that will periodically be activated to compress all those items into block form. Block of diamond, block of gold, etc. Hobbitses. Bagginses. What is a Bagginses, precious? Let me know if that Golem voice was any good. That Golem voice is kinda... Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it sounds too much like my Stitch impression. Anyway, so the blocks will then be carried down into a storage room specifically for them, where I can go to get out whatever I need and take it away to do whatever I need to do. Which, that room is going to be accessed through over here. But I want to get the filter system built first. Thank you, thank you. You can't see it, but I'm bowing. I'm doing a playful little bow here. Anyway, before we can do the filter, though, I do need to get some more redstone dust. Because I don't have a whole lot around here right now. Oh, nice, Ryan, nice! Congratulations, my dude. I'm happy for you. See, this is the mine where I'm going to be getting all the items from. My plan is to install water elevators and water-based chutes leading up and down for me to be able to get stuff from. From the different layers. Nice. Hey, I firmly believe, Ryan, that you're gonna get more and more as time goes by. Your channel is gonna keep on growing. Mine will too, but right now it seems to be going at a slower pace. I would love it if I could get some more subscribers on my channel, though. So hey, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And in particular, share the channel. If you enjoy it, there's bound to be someone else out there that does too. Oh, jeez. Huh! What? What just happened? What in the world just happened? I didn't move. And all of a sudden I was falling into the lava. That was weird. That was terrifying. Hey, it's Leo! Leo's in the chat. Good to see you, my man. Glad you could make it, dude. Whoa. Lava. Want your lava cup of tea? Yeah, somehow I slipped into a puddle of lava when I wasn't even moving. I don't know why. Hey, thank you for the rules, Leo. Appreciate it, my man. Always appreciate you doing that. I'm doing pretty good, Ryan. I myself am doing pretty good. Having a pretty chill day so far. And I'm hoping that the day continues to be nice and chill. I also hope the day is nice and chill for everybody else, by the way. I hope everybody has a good day today. Good, good. Ice feet, Ryan? I'm confused. Oh, wow. If I just got some names confused, I apologize. Clearly, I may be a little shaken by that weird lava stumble incident. Oh, Raven. Thank you for quoting a tune from a classic movie. One of the oldest and most classic of animated films. Hi-ho! And that's going to be the end of my attempt at that song, because that particular song belongs to the company of the mouse. Unfortunately, if it's a song from the company of the mouse, and it is from one of the major works, I cannot risk singing that, because stinking copyright. And stinking copyright detection. Did I ever tell you guys why I got so careful about singing certain songs on the channel? Oh, okay. Cool, Ryan. Thank you for letting me know. I wonder if we've done that on this side of the pond yet. You know, the rollback of the clocks. I don't know if we've done that over here yet. I may have to look that up. I may have to look that up later. Anyway, the whole reason why I'm so cautious about singing anything on the channel is because one time during a stream, I was singing a tune from actually a more recent movie, something done in the last handful of years, I think. It was from The Greatest Showman. And thank you for letting me know, Ryan. And, I didn't have the music playing in the background or anything. I was just singing it. I was just singing the lyrics. But, apparently, YouTube noticed the song. And I was alerted, hey, you must mute this part of the stream, or this could potentially become copyright. So, ever since, I've realized, okay, avoid anything to do with songs from film, and definitely avoid anything to do with the mouse, or anything derived from the company of the mouse. And I totally agree with you, Raven. I totally agree with you. Yes, it has. It has. The mouse has gone too far down the hole, in my opinion. Honestly, the quality of what the mouse, the company of the mouse is putting out nowadays is not so great. And they push these aspects that are just... I'm not going to go into detail about what ones, but there's some things that they're pushing into their stuff now that, if it's not tiring, then it's just flat out frustrating to see it being pushed. Plus, it feels like they're trying way too hard to either butcher or milk franchises that don't need to be. and trying to retell stories that didn't need the retellings that they're doing. And in ways and with aspects that... No. Overall, just the quality of the stuff that the company of the mouse is putting out has gone downhill. Which is sad, because once upon a time I loved most of what they did. For a long time there, I enjoyed a lot of what they did. Not anymore. Nowadays, most of what they do, I don't really care for. That's a good one, Hunter Raven. Hey, yeah, if you gotta head out, I totally understand. Thank you for having been here for a little while, though. It was good having you. I hope we see you again soon. And I hope you have a good rest of your day as well. Again, thank you for having been here. Appreciate your support. Hang on one second, I gotta check something here. Okay. Thought I was hearing something happening elsewhere in my space, and nah, it was something coming from somewhere else. In which case, it might as well have just been my imagination. See if we can get some more. Just now noticing, though, that my pickaxe might be getting a little low on durability. Ooh! Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Hello, shiny blue rocks. How do I love to see thee. From 5 we acquire 16. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm good with that. Hey, I'll take that any day of the week. Ooh, more redstone. Anytime I find more of whatever I'm looking for, I get excited. Ugh. Oh, pardon me. Wow. Over 3 stacks of redstone dust. Sad thing is, that it may still not be enough to satisfy our needs. I'm gonna need some comparators, repeaters, possibly. Redstone torches. Of course, we'll need some redstone dust loose. With a record, that was the sound of me doing a painful stretch. But a necessary stretch at the same time. Oh. Oh. Ah. How many diamonds do I have in there? 62. Wow. Nice. It shut the door in the little guy's face. It just struck me funny. I have a thought. Need to repair my pick. I have a potential idea where to go to do that. Some might think, oh, he's gonna actually go to a mob grinder and grind out some XP from there. Nope. Nope. Where I'm going is the villager place. I'm going over to the village where I do my trading so that I can get some stuff from there. Mainly I'm going to try to get emeralds from there, and I'm going to trade some stone to a mason, if he'll let me. There should be a mason over here. I suddenly have this nasty feeling that I may not have a mason here, though. I do have a mason! Hello, sir. Yes, give me emeralds and give me that sweet XP. Now, where is somebody that I can trade with? The librarian wouldn't happen to be selling glass or lanterns, would he? Lanterns and glass. Nice. Appreciate it, dude. If I'll build my pickaxe back up a little bit. Sorry if I'm being quiet, guys. It is not intentional. I'm just... Ugh. Ugh. Trying very hard. Keep my eyes entirely open. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know why. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, let me guess. Something tells me I have to use regular stone for comparators. I can't use anything else. While that's processing, let's take another little look around. Hey, Sorrento! Good to see you, dude. Good to see ya. How you doing? Doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing very good. We'll see if I can ever do something like that. We shall see if I am ever able to do something like that. It's an interesting idea. It is an interesting idea. Welcome back, Ryan. No, Sorrento, at this point, I've determined that Gyros is simply retired. Gyros is just retired at this point. But Galabor has been proving to be very enjoyable so far. Don't worry about harvesting all that later. Funny, Ryan. Funny. That was good. It took me a sec to realize what you were saying. That was good. That was very good. Well played, sir. Well played. Alright. Oh. Hey, you've done good jokes before, Ryan. You've done good jokes before. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Do I have enough repeaters for this? Well, what do you know? I already have enough repeaters. Nice. Hey, that's actually a pretty big deal. I'm trying to build a redstone filter that I'm going to have copper golems feeding items into. Da 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 dum, bum ba da da dum, da dum da da dum bum ba da dum, ba da dum bum ba da dum bum bum ba dum bum, ba da dum bum ba dum bum ba da dum bum bum, ba dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Now, if anybody recognizes that tune, I'm gonna be shocked, amazed, and very pleased. But I doubt anybody does know that tune. How'd I get what song? I got what song stuck in your head? Oh, are you talking about the tune that played in the trailer? Just double checking to make sure none of these... Okay. They're all still set to the right tick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. This is going to be good. Whoops. Da 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 dum, ba da da dum, bum ba da da dum, bum 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 bum, ba dum, bum ba dum, ba da da dum, ba dum, bum, ba dum, ba dee da 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 dum, dum da dum, ba da 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 dum. This is Burke. It's just, it's north of the Arctic Circle, and a few degrees south of freezing to death. I can't remember the rest of any of the opening speeches. That stinks, 'cause I love those movies. And what they did for the live-action deal, ho 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 ho! That was a beautifully crafted remake. Not so much remake, actually, more like a recreation, a reimagining. And it was beautifully done. And I will be right back, everybody. I need to go refill my water. And I am back. And I think I remembered more of one of the opening speeches. My village. In a word, sturdy. It's been here for 3 generations, but every single building is new. We have fishing, and we're watching a charming view of the sunsets. I may have messed up one of those activities, but the major downside are the pests. Most places have mice or snakes. No, it's not that. It's most places have rats or mosquitoes. We have dragons. I love those movies. I really, really do. Quoting them is fun. Quoting them is fun. Thank you for summing that up. And honestly, let's be honest here. We're all glad that Hiccup spared that dragon. That he made friends with that dragon. Because, I mean, come on. It gave us one of the most... Those movies gave us some of the most awesome-looking dragons in all of modern media. Not to mention... One of them is the absolute most awesome dragon that you will ever see anywhere. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly. Yeah, those movies are fire, my dude. Fire, dragon. Oh my gosh, J-Guard. They just keep coming. Those unintended wordplay moments. It's honestly quite interesting how that keeps happening. And also kind of scary. Anyway. Back to business. Back to business. We need to get on with business. What business? The business of building what we need. There we go. And the last chest will be over here. Oh my. Oh my. I think we are making progress here. Not necessarily the best progress, but it's progress just the same. Why do we have a stray ingot? Oh, because it's Iron Ingo. Have you guys met Iron Ingo yet? It's an iron ingot that I put in place to make it so that I could have the have a filter already prepared for iron when the time came. Alright, so 9 chests. Copper, iron, gold, redstone, lapis, diamonds, coal, slime. I don't know what goes in the last one. What would go in the last one? I have no idea. That is a really good question. I guess it could be amethyst. Except once amethysts become amethyst blocks, you can't break them back down again. Now, if I tried to do... I mean, I could take coal out of the equation. In which case, I could have it be the raw metals, the processed metals, and then redstone, lapis, diamond. Okay, so slime would not have a place to go in here. So that won't work. Kind of fouls me up. The fact that copper golems only work with up to 10 at a time each. So what can I do? What can I do about this problem? What can I do about this problem? What can I do about this problem? I have not got a clue. What's something that compacts into a block and breaks back down? That would be considered valuable. Certainly not ice. I mean, I guess, technically, we could have... No, I don't think we could. I was about to say we could have a 10th filtered, thing. But realistically, I don't actually think we could. Because my plan, as I said before, the hoppers down here are going to point into... are going to take the items away out of the filter into compactors. Basically, crafters. Which will be on a clock triggered to compact whatever items are in these 9 chests into their block variations and then send them down. I guess I could set up a filter further down for slime apart from these guys. Yeah, I think I could do that. I think I may do that. Once again, all these chests back here are gonna end up not being there anymore. They're gonna end up being gone before long. And then these rooms are gonna be closed off, so the copper golems won't interfere with them. They'll only worry about the chests in these rooms. And I'm tempted to separate this room from over here so that we can have some copper golems back here focusing on mob drops, except that wouldn't quite work for me. The problem is that they only look for 10. They only look for 10 chests. That throws me off big time. But I like this. I like this design. Ooh, I just had a thought. What if I change it up? What if I change it up? Instead of doing... Ooh. That's a thought. I mean, it would at least take some of the frustration out of this. What if I set up barrels down here, chests up there, and push this set of chests back? I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm still thinking. I'm gonna think on that. I think I may just have faith that with 2 double copper chests down here, the copper golems will be able to work with all of these. And it might even be that when these things fill up, the ones they're working with, they start looking for other spots to put them in. So whenever this row is done, if they've all been working on this row, they come up to this row and start filling this row in. And whenever they find the 10 chests they initially latched onto didn't include them, maybe they'll happen to pick another chest that does have what they're looking to put away. I don't know. This is a lot of wishful thinking, considering they are so limited now. I really was not... I didn't expect them to be that limited. But at the same time, it is kind of smart they are so limited. Otherwise, they'd be roaming around everywhere doing whatever. Yeah. Weird wording, but I think you guys get my point. Now, the filters technically are not finished, but there's a lot more to do with this storage system than what we've already done. But we will get to it when we get to it. However, for right now, that is going to do it for this session, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly, as well as other ways to help support the channel. Share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content too. And, of course, do not forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. And with that all being said, thank you once again for watching. I'm JGardo1, your guide, your bard, and your humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!